What is the role of our mind in our health and illness? This is a really great topic, and in my view, based on my experience in trauma and trauma release work for over 22 years, I would say it has an incredible role to play, if not the most important role to play. Now, how the mind affects the body, mind over matter, and mind-body medicine, this has taken an interesting journey in the history of health and medicine. More recently, psychosomatic health or psychosomatic illness has been seen, unfortunately, in the medical world as more of a psychiatric or mental disorder, where it's just in your mind. Where in actual fact, the power of the mind has everything to play in how our bodies function. It is very well known that the words placebo and nocebo, how something can positively or negatively affect our bodies through our minds, is very well known and very well researched. I mean, recently I was reading about a study on cancer patients where a group of cancer patients were given a saline version which they thought was chemotherapy, and 30% lost their hair and experienced extreme nausea. I've seen case studies of people getting spontaneous remission from tumors or illnesses, thinking that they were getting a real experimental drug when in fact they were getting a placebo. So we know the power of the mind, and it's a real power of the mind. And so we should never take it lightly. We should always understand that if we were to understand the power of it, we would use it better. So if you just take the idea of stress or anxiety or extreme worry, what that really does to the body is it puts it under huge stress and strain. So if that was all we were going to be talking about, and the body was adapting to the stresses and the strains of this chronic or consistent stress and anxiety, eventually it would have to get to a point of breakage. It would have to lead to something which would need to get the body to heal, repair, and recover itself if it has the nutritional resources and it's not too toxic. So that's just stress and anxiety and extreme worry. What about trauma, extreme conflicts, or extreme shock in the body? So there are lots of different branches of medicine and alternative medicines which look at the direct cause of specific traumas relating to specific illnesses. And although we see patterns of this quite consistently when we look at this, what I can say is that there is a direct relationship, in my view, to the shock and the traumas that we experience and the way in which our bodies adapt to them, trying to heal, repair, and recover. So when we look at the mind and we look at our minds and our mental state, we also know that just our mindset, our philosophies of health, our ideas of what causes certain illnesses, or what our levels of mental health is, from positivity to negativity, all these predict whether we get ill, how intensely we get ill, and how quickly we recover. So please, I urge you, when you're looking at your body and the health of your body and of your children and your family and your loved ones, always understand that it's important to maintain a healthy state of mental health. Look at trauma, release trauma, look to heal it, and what you'll find is the body will be able to recover, repair, and heal itself much better. And that doesn't mean that we don't look at our nutritional profile and our toxic profile to understand the overall holistic view of our health and how to predict health or illness. So that's my view. We'll go into depth of all of these topics in more videos. Thank you very much.